Welcome to Gene and Mike do the New York Times crossword.
Hi, I'm Jean.
And I'm Mike. And today we are doing the crossword for Monday, February 17th, 2025. So, on this President's Day...
Happy President's Day.
Did you do the crossword?
I did do the crossword.
And did it feel like you were on top of Mount Rushmore when you got it solved?
No.
Oh, good.
Thank goodness it's probably freezing there.
Well, it would certainly, yeah. Also, I don't know if you're allowed on the top of Mount Rushmore.
I don't believe so.
Yeah, so there'd be a bunch of, I don't know, whoever it is that guards those national parks.
National Park Guards.
The National Park Guards. I don't think that's their official title, but anyways, the park rangers would be after you, I have no doubt.
I would guess, yes. Mm-hmm.
But since you weren't there, they aren't after you, and you can talk about the crossword.
I can. That's true.
What do you think?
Well, it was good Monday crossword. It had some kind of unusual words for a Monday in it, but the theme was, I would say, pretty typical for a Monday. Not too difficult to understand. Pretty straightforward. So there were four, kind of the standard Monday theme. 4 themed clues and a revealer. And the themed clues all had circled letters at the end of the answer.
Yes.
So 17 across was the first one, and that was memento-filled craft project, which is a scrapbook.
Yes.
And then 24 across, fast food chain that serves Louisiana chicken. That was Popeyes. And 36 across, 1981 hit by Queen and David Bowie, Under Pressure.
You should say that. Under pressure. Mm-hmm. There we go.
Yes. And 50 across, Child's Urging to a Horse, and that was Giddy Up. And then the revealer was 60 across, I bet, or a literal description of what the themed answers all had. And that was, yeah, right. Yeah, right. And if you go back and look at the themed answers, the circled letters at the end all spelled variations of the affirmative, right? So you had scrapbook, and the last 2 letters were circled, so that was okay. Then you had Popeyes, and the last 3 letters were yes. Then you had Under Pressure, and the last 4 letters were sure.
Under pressure. Sorry.
And 50 across Giddy Up, the last 3 letters were yup.
Right.
So you had okay, yes, sure, and yup. Yeah, right. Yeah, to the right.
Yes.
So, anyway, that was the theme.
Yup. Which was the end of 50 across. And I found this to be a somewhat challenging Monday crossword.
Yeah. Yeah, there were, like I said, there were some kind of interesting words that you don't usually see on a Monday.
Even one across, live blank, Taco Bell slogan. I went live Olay, because that was the only 3-letter Spanish word I know. And that didn't work. It was live mas.
Right. That's more, like live more.
Live more, okay.
Eat at Taco Bell.
Well, that was ironic because one down was in the main was mostly.
Right, yes.
So sort of more and mostly in a way.
Right together there.
17 across, the memento-filled craft project. I had no idea. The only thing I could think of was one of those planetary dioramas you would make in grade school.
Oh.
But it was scrapbook.
Yes, that's true.
Planetary diorama, for the record, did not fit.
No, I'm sure it did not. But like 5 down, brings to mind, evokes.
Yes.
That's a great word. I never hardly ever use that, but that's a great word. I usually say brings to mind, I think, but evokes. So
yes, there are a lot of words that I don't use nearly enough, and I mainly see them in the crossword.
Yes, and I think I should use them.
Yes, and it just never happens. 4 down was messing around on set, ? And it was Deborah.
Yes.
So somewhere in the world is a Deborah Messing, I presume.
Deborah Messing, yes, she's an actress.
Unless her name is Messing Deborah, but probably not.
No. Another one, 21 down, glum, Morose.
Yes.
Morose.
But, words like evokes and morose, I'm ready for words like that. But words like 24 across, fast food chain that serves Louisiana chicken, Popeyes.
Popeye.
I even had it, I got down to, let's see, how did this work? I had 8 down was opposite of refuse, and I started off, it started off with ACCE. I went for accede as opposed to accept.
Oh.
And so I had
Seed. A seed?
Accede, yes.
Like seed?
Like accede, you sort of give something up, sort of like seeding, but with more emphasis. And so I had pod eyes, and I was trying to figure out what pod eyes was, or perhaps I wasn't sure if I should pronounce that as pod eyes or pod eyes. Mm-hmm. Turns out that was a moot point because it was Popeyes with a P because it was accept for 8 down.
That is correct.
But I mean, that just gives you an idea. And then I was having real qualms in the bottom left corner because we had 55 across, Danish film director Blank von Trier. Well, we can pretty much guarantee I won't know the answer to that. It turned out to be Lars.
That is correct.
And then Giddy Up, 50, which you already mentioned, 50 across, child's urging to a horse. I wasn't sure if I should spell Giddy Up with a Y or an I. So
it's a Y.
It is a Y, because otherwise it would have been okay, yes, sure, and yup. In fact, that's how I discovered it had to be spelled with a Y once I grasped the theme. So the theme helped me here.
Right.
But then beneath Lars, which I didn't know at the time, we had 58 across, Menzel, who has played a green witch and an ice princess, IDINA.
IDINA Menzel.
So I didn't know IDINA. Oh. So I had 3 letters there. I had S blank 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 HS being the answer to a clue that I also didn't know, some dark red wines. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh, come on. But then I thought, okay, Lars sounds like a perfect name for a Danish film director. It has to be Lars. And then I realized that Giddy Up was with a Y. And then so it's just like, okay, I got to figure out. Idina sounded right. And then it turned out that my actual last mistake was somewhere else in the grid. I had 46 across, the Italian motor scooter. I think I had Vesta as opposed to Vespa.
Vespa, yeah.
And I had misspelled 63 across, not good, was uh-oh. I went for which of course doesn't make any sense.
No.
In fact, let me read the clue properly. It was not good. Mm-hmm. There was a period after not and a period after good.
Yep.
So I went from Tathos, which I felt pretty sure was incorrect,
yes.
to pathos as a rhetorical device used to tug at your heartstrings. That made a whole lot more sense than Tathos.
That's correct.
So that just gives you an inkling of the sort of problems I was having throughout the grid. Yes.
Mm-hmm. And here's another word, not a typical Monday word. 47 down. Looked for. Sought.
Mm-hmm.
Sought. I sought out your opinion.
But those sort of words I love. I mean, those are the sort of words that I don't need to know if it was a chicken franchise in Louisiana or what musical this person had been involved in. I just need to know something that everyone should know.
Mm-hmm.
So I sought solace in 47 down.
Uh-huh. Very good.
The other problem I was having with this is as soon as I discovered that 36 across was under pressure, I could no longer concentrate at all on the crossword because I just kept going under pressure. In fact, as soon as I filled that out, I started playing under pressure.
Oh no!
While I was doing the crossword. That also didn't help.
No, I don't think it would.
But it was the live version that Freddie Mercury and Queen did in Montreal. I don't think David Bowie was in that.
Oh.
So it wasn't quite as good, but it was still pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Freddie Mercury doing his best imitation of David Bowie.
Right. One word, I guess I've heard this, but I'm not really that familiar with it. 37 down. Messing around as with an instrument or ideas. Noodling.
We just had that.
We did.
We just had that in the grid. Absolutely.
Noodling?
Noodling, yes. We've had a few words recently. So, okay.
I don't think we had noodling.
Well, okay. When I said recently, I meant in 2013.
I didn't think we had noodling.
It's only
recently.
12 years ago. Remember, yesterday we had eon as being a billion years. In terms of geologic formations, it was yesterday. I don't understand.
Now I'm trying to think what word you actually saw that was not noodling.
It could have been noodle. Okay, it could have been. Hang on, let me look. Let me just check noodle.
No.
Now it's 2023. We definitely had we certainly had. I swear we had canoodling.
Maybe canoodling.
No, canoodling. Oh wait, that doesn't exist at all. Wait.
Canoodle. Maybe canoodle.
Maybe I'm misspelling canoodling.
No. Just try canoodle.
Canoodle? Mm-hmm. How many N's would you like me to put in canoodle? Nope. Just one?
Just one N.
Just one N. Okay. Sorry, I'm panicking here because I'm under pressure. There's no word for. Oh, that was canoodle. Hang on. Canoodle. No results for canoodle.
Wow.
Well, that's got. Hang on. I got too many D's in there now. Okay. 7 total results for canoodle. Yes, on Friday we had canoodle as neck.
Yes.
But
no noodling.
No, we had noodling. I swear. Maybe it was in the clue rather than the answer.
Perhaps.
It had to have been. It was because I will never let go of a word like noodling.
So, well, anyway, that was a new one to me. Messing around, noodling.
Yes.
So.
Well, I don't want to spend the rest of the podcast looking for noodling and looking for vindication, but I feel confident that somewhere in the grid, sometimes recently, noodling made an appearance.
Well, you can research that and report on it tomorrow.
I will. I now have a mission. I now have a purpose in life.
There you go.
To figure out what happened to noodling.
And you can be 56 across, unwavering, resolute in your search.
Yes, I do like that word, resolute.
Yes, that is. That's a great word, too. So, yeah, lots of great words.
Yes.
A fun puzzle and a great theme.
By Kate Hawkins and Erica Shiung Wojcik. And Kate has done 15 of these, and Erica has done 6 of these.
Excellent.
And, yeah, Kate's done some harder crosswords. She's done Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. So I feel like she was drifting a little bit into the Saturday realm for just a moment and then clawed back to Monday. So,
okay.
All right. Well, that is it for today then. So thanks, everyone, for listening.
Yep.
Drop us a line. Let us know what you're thinking about this podcast. Feedback's always welcome. crosswordpodcast@icloud.com. We will be back again with our cutting-edge analysis of tomorrow's crossword tomorrow.
Bye-bye.